and welcome to my math video, where I'll be showing you how to solve 507 minus 359 through different strategies.
So a good way to start off this equation is through estimate. And the first thing we're going to do is round our numbers to more common numbers we are familiar with and are easier to use. So first I'm going to round 507 to 500 and 359 to 360. Here we can see it is equal to 140. Since this is just an estimate, we have to keep in mind that our actual answer is either going to be greater than 140 or less than 140.
So the first strategy I'll be demonstrating to you to solve my equation will be through base 10 blocks. So here, these represent 100 units, these represent 10 units, and these represent 1 unit. Here we have 507, and over here we have 359. Based on my comparison, we can see that 507 does not have any 10 rods, whereas 359 has 5 of them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trade one of my 100 units for 10 of my rods. 10 of these rods represent one 100 blocks. So we still have 507 and 359 over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is, to break this down a little bit easier, I'm going to minus 350 from 507. First thing we need to do is remove 300. So we will remove 3 of these 100 units from both sides. Now we are going to remove 50 from both sides as well. And so we will remove 5 of my 10 rods from both sides. So based on my comparison, we can see that we now have 157 minus 9. Now in order for subtraction to happen, we need to trade one of my 10 rods for 10 1 units. We still have 157 and 9. And now the last step we are going to do is we need to remove 9 from both sides in order to get my answer. So we will take 9 of these 1 units and remove them, as well as these 9. So here you can see we are now left with the remaining answer. Based on my base 10 blocks, we can see that 507 minus 350 is 148. So next I'm just going to show you a quick pictorial and symbolic of my base 10 blocks. So here we have 507 minus 359. First thing we need to do based on comparison is we need to trade one of my 100 blocks for 10 rods. So we are still left with 507 minus 359. So to break this down a little easier, we are first going to go 507 minus 350. So first I'm going to draw my 507 out again. And so we first are going to remove 300 from my 507. So 3 of these 100 units we're going to remove. And next we are going to remove 50 of my 50, so we need to remove 5 of my 10 rods. So here we can see, based on my 507 minusing the 350, we are left with 157. We have to remember that since we only minus 350 from 507, we still have a remainder of 9 over here. And so, in order to minus this 9 from 157, I need to trade one of my 10 rods for 10 1 units. So, we are left here with still 157. And so, since we still have 9 to subtract from 157, we are going to remove 9 of my 1 units. So this now leaves us with 148. So my last strategy I will be demonstrating to you to solve 507 minus 259 is the jumping strategy. So here I have my number line set out ready with my 507 and 359 on it. So first I'm going to think back to my estimate and use that to help me solve my equation. So we remember that we rounded 507 to 500 and 359 to 360. Which equals 140. So next, I'm going to place 360 on my number line and 500 on my number line. And we know that 500 minus 360 is 140. So since we are trying to solve 507 minus 359, I need to find my distances between 359 and 360, 500, and 507. So, my distance between 500 and 507 is 7, and my distance between 359 and 360 is 1. So next, what we're going to do is we need to add 7 to 1, which is 8. And now to get my full answer for 507 minus 359, I need to add 140 and 8 together to get 148. Therefore, 507 minus 359 equals 148.